Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Kodasake. In today's video, we'll be solving a very interesting interview question. The topic is how to merge two sorted arrays. Okay, so before starting this video, I would like to request all of you to please like and share our videos with your friends and family, and at the same time, guys, please motivate us by subscribing to our channel and hitting the bell icon. Okay, that really is a means of motivation for us because we really try a lot to bring better content to you, and your subscriptions will really motivate us to bring even better content to us. And if you have any doubts, if you want us to cover any concepts that you need, please ping us in the comment section. We'll be very happy to bring them to you. Thanks a lot. So, without any more ado, let's get started. As I said, today's topic will be to solve this interview question: how to merge two given sorted arrays. Okay, and I will be using C++ to write the code. Fine. So let's get started. I will go to my whiteboard now. Okay, and I have made the background black so that it is easy for you to understand. Now let's take a different color and let's write the topic. I will just say merge two sorted arrays. Fine. And your array 1 will be say 1 3 5 7 9, and maybe your ARR2 will be, just for example, 2 4 6. Yes, you can take any example. Here, this array, first array is sorted and the second array is also sorted. And your resultant array, the ARR3, will be obviously the merging of these two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Okay, this is your final result. This is the expected output that you need. Okay, this is your task. You're given two sorted arrays, array 1 and array 2, and then you have to merge them together into a third array, which will have the resultant of the two arrays. Okay, this is your problem statement. Now, just pause the video and try to figure out how you can solve this. What kind of approach are you going to take? Okay, guys, if you understand the approach, if you know the logic, then writing the code will be damn easy. Trust me on this. Okay, so just pause the video and think for a moment. Okay, did you get any idea? So let's try to understand this. Okay, so what I will do is I will write the array something like this. I will just say ARR1 is equal to, I will take the box model and write down the values. Here I have 1 3 5 7 and 9. In the second array we have 2 4 and 6. But let me take a different color and let's try to understand more. So here we can use a very good approach called the two pointer approach. What I mean by this is, see, suppose I have a pointer I which is pointing to the first array, then I have a pointer called j which is pointing to the second array, and then I have the third array ARR3 equal to, obviously the size of this array will be the size of the first array and the second array, correct? So this will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8, and say I have a pointer here k. So I have to check two things to be precise. Okay, I can tell you the condition something like this. The first condition will be if our ARR one of one of I is, if it is less than ARR2 of j, and initially you can see I is actually starting from the index 0, j is also starting from the index 0, and k is also starting from the index 0, and gradually we'll keep on incrementing. But now, as I said, the first condition is our element 0 of the first array less than the element 0 of the second array? That means is ARR1 of I less than ARR2 of j? In this case, you can say it is true. So what I will do is I will just say ARR3 of k equal to ARR1 of I. What that means is I will simply store this element here in the destination array, our final array. So this will become 1. And obviously, because this was stored here and this did not get changed, I will increment the value of I. I will come here. Okay. So I points here. J will be intact. It will be on the same position. Okay. So I will simply say I plus plus. Make sense? Similarly, for the second case, what can be it? We can say that for the second case, it will be the other one. Now, if ARR 2 of J is actually less than ARR 1 of I, then there will be a different case. Now just see, ARR 2 of J is 2 and ARR 1 of I is what? You can obviously see this, right? ARR 1 of I is 3. Now 2 is actually less than 3. Now the second case is true, right? So in that case, I need to store this 2 here because 2 is less than 3. And because we need to actually sort the array, right? Merge two sorted arrays and create a final resultant array which is actually sorted, correct? So obviously we have to go from lesser value to the larger value. So obviously 2 will come here, correct? Now because this happened, I position will not change. I will be here only. So this C will be intact like this. So now J will be shifted here. Okay. So in that case, I will just say ARR 3 of K will be equal to ARR 2 of J. Got my point? And obviously because J is shifting, J will increment. Is that clear? And gradually you can see every time the K value will be incrementing. So we have to do K plus plus everywhere. That is actually the logic, guys. Okay. And finally, what will happen is as long as the length of the two arrays are okay, so I will just say after that in the cycle 3 will come, then 4 will come, then 5 will come, then 6 will come. Now see what happened. We have actually considered the case of equal arrays and we have solved it. So ultimately we got to this position where 6 elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements of the two array have been added into the final array. But now two elements in the first array are left, right? But do you need to compare them? Because they're already sorted. We don't need to do it, right? So simply what will happen is that chunk of the data 7 and 9 will simply come and sit in the third array. That means we just have to copy paste the values here. Okay. And this scenario can be true for a different situation also. What I mean to say is in this case, I can have something like this also. Say 2, 4, 6 can be the second array or the first array, right? It can be anyone. And here 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. This can be A1, this can be A2. So ultimately in that case what happens? After checking this much part of the two arrays, in the second array I will have extra elements and this don't need to be checked again. We can just store it in the final array, right? Correct? In the third array, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, I can pass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ultimately, this part, this chunk will be simply coming here and copying it, right? Exactly. Now understood the process. So what we got it is, let me just summarize like this. It will be something like this if you understand better. Just try to understand this, okay? The first case was if our ARR 1 of I is less than ARR 2 of J, in that case, our ARR 3 of K, we were storing ARR 1 of J only. Sorry, I only, correct? And then what was happening? We were incrementing the count of K and we were incrementing the count of I. Point makes sense? Second case, what we were doing is ARR 2 of J, sorry, 2 of J, if this is less than ARR 1 of I, we are actually storing ARR 3 of K plus plus. We are storing the second array element J plus plus. Point understood? So we are doing this two will actually be satisfying for equal arrays. Correct? Point. But sometimes what happens, the length of the first array or the second array can be more. In that case, what we need to do? We just need to copy the remaining elements from first and second to the resultant array. Okay. Why copy? Why don't compare? Because they are already sorted. The arrays given are sorted. So we need not bother about checking them again. We just have to copy them into the destination array. Okay, guys, I hope you understood the algo and I hope you understood what are the steps that we're going to take while writing the code. Okay, so this is it, guys, about this. This is the first part of the video where I have told you and explained you the logic. In the next part of the video, I'll be showing you how actually you can write the code. Okay, so if you understand the logic in real, then you can write the code in any programming language. It doesn't matter. I will use C++ for that. Okay. I hope you have understood the logic. If you have any doubts regarding this, please ping me in the comment section. I'll be very happy to clarify that. Okay. And at the same time, thank you for watching. If you really like the content, then don't forget to hit the bell icon and subscribe to our channel, because that is the most important motivation that you can give us to bring better content to you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Saurav signing off till the next video. Please stay tuned. Bye bye and happy learning.